Mountain Crest has got to find some more consistency on offense. You know, we've seen the Bugatti and the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang so far in this game.
Pardon me. Well, they get the pitch.
Nice block read.
Out there to the big man Carlson and get him outside, but here's a late flag, and it'll probably bring it back. Instead of 14 yards and a first down. Look at the edge here, see if we can see.
It's a pretty good block by Pututau right there.
That's who they called it on, was Pututau.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't look like a hold to me.
They just showed the number to the sideline.
Looked good to me. What about you?
Yeah, it looked like a good block. They just showed they just showed 6 to the sideline. That takes away a big gain. They'll try the same play the other side. Same result, in fact, better. Carlson finally knocked out of bounds and a flag. What do you know? A flag right back at the line of scrimmage. They're going to call the same thing on the other side.
Are you kidding me?
No, that flag came in late as well. Let's see if we can see it. It's right at the edge.
No hold yet. It must have been out of our field of view there because I didn't see it.
Right where they threw it. Sure didn't see. No, they're saying number 3 did it. Can we turn it back? See that again? That was the. They're saying 3. That's the number they're giving now. But I didn't see a 3 out there. Cody Perks.
Cody Perks. He was out there.
He's on the edge. He's the guy that. He'll be toward the top of your screen there, right there. That's who they're saying held.
It looked like he might have had his, it's hard to see in that replay, he might have had his left hand outside the shoulder pads.
Yeah, that would have to be the call, but you're on the same play twice, get the same result in every facet. That kills you as a coaching staff. So they'll give it to Carlson again. This time they'll try the middle. And he picks up pretty good yards. He gets 9, and there's no flags.
I have never seen so many helmets come off. I think Barton's lost his 4 times. Good idea. It's harder to call a holding in the middle of that melee.
You know, a receiver's going to hold every time. Come on.
You were a defensive back.
He's also a holding receiver. So that's 2nd down and 12. Oh, Hall's got a little bit of running room. Good closing speed by Woods Cross. They've got some team speed. And now here comes a late flag. Did somebody get a hold of Hall's face mask?
I think so.
He picked up a couple of yards. What are they going to call?
Well, you can't call holding on Mountain Crest because there's only one orange jersey out there, and he had the ball. Personal foul.
Face
mask.
On Woods Cross. Okay. So that's the 2nd personal foul for Woods Cross. That's probably enough for a first down. It is.
Sure is. 2nd down and 12 turns into 1st down and 10.
No flags. 47 yards.
Well, you and I could have run through that hole. That was great blocking by the Mountain Crest offensive line. And Keegan Minton just kicks it into a different gear. He's looking around waiting for defenders to catch him, but there's nobody even close. Look at that hole. Holy cow.
Ooh. Well, the big orange hoggies up front did their job.
And nobody on Woods Cross has a decent angle, and Keegan Minton keeps looking around thinking there's got to be somebody right behind me, and they are not even close.
Mountain Crest back out on top. Calls kick, hits the uprights, and comes out. 9-7 Mountain Crest with 3:53 to play in the half. Call getting set to kick it off. Mountain Crest back out in front, 9-7. Castillo watches this one go into the end zone. Well, a couple of big running plays by Carlson, negated by a couple of penalties on the edge. Backed Mountain Crest way up. Carlson got some of those yards back, and then a personal foul penalty, and then this give to Keegan Minton.
He is off to the races, no angle on defense, and that's 6 points for Mountain Crest. Great foot speed.
It's a long stride for the 6'1 Minton.
And Call misses that extra point. I think it was a difficult snap that came in low and just caused him to kind of hesitate for just a second, puts it off the left upright.
Laces out.
Laces out, Marino.
Here's the give, first man through, Alton Brown.
That kid runs hard every play.
6 yards for Brown. Who's that that's down?
Looks like Putu Tau is down.
Right at the, took it right at the knees.
That would be a, you don't ever want any kid to get hurt on your team, but if you're Mountain Crest, that would be a big loss if he can't come back.
Ethan Peterson, number 9, probably coming in for him. He's sitting back down.
Walking off on his own power, but a noticeable limp. Second down and about 4.
Back on top, a 94-yard drive by Woods Cross last time they had the ball. Barnes set to throw, hit as he throws. Has a man, and it's incomplete. Here comes a flag. Late. Now it was late because he couldn't find it in his pocket, but they're going to say Zach Kimball was there early.
Oh. Let's take a look at that replay, because in real time it didn't look like it. Quite often the slow motion lets you see what the officials were seeing, because they're pretty sharp usually. Yeah, he had his left hand wrapped around him, and that may have been the case where the official's right there looking at his left hand.
That's probably what it was that left hand wrapped around. That had to be what they were calling on that. I think the coaching staff is saying, no, it was a tip ball. And he said, yeah, but that's not what we're calling the PI on. PI was before, and that has to be how they were calling it. Because it doesn't make sense if they did it otherwise.
That's what we're going with. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's 15 yards and a first down for Woods Cross. Brown, this time wrapped up after a gain of a yard. No, well, they're going to spot that. That's no gain.
Yep. Right at the original line of scrimmage. Seen a lot of second and long and third and long in this game for both teams.
Yeah, we have.
Looks like Woods Cross wants to take a timeout and talk this one over with 2:27 to go in the quarter.
You talk about those long plays, you know, the explosives, plays over 10 yards. Not a lot of those in this game. Farnes has a 14-yard run. Brown has an 11-yard run. Then Farnes with a 38-yard pass completion to Safakis, a 10-yard pass completion to Safakis, and a 15-yard pass completion to Barton. Now the one to Barton, that was huge because that was on 4th down and 9. Well, with Mountain Crest, boy, there's even fewer. You got a 12-yard run by Eddie Hall, you got a 27-yard pass to Mitten, and then you've got the 47-yard touchdown run by Mitten. Not a lot of explosives in this game. It's been, it's been a 9-7 ball game.
Yes, it has. Really, this is the kind of games I like, where both defenses play very well, and
points and yards are at a premium.
Yeah, and really, the play of both lines, offense and defense, are what will win the game for you. And former defensive lineman, I really appreciate that.
Mountain Crest bringing a linebacker. It's Richardson. Caught by Barton. He's got 9 yards.
Barton, a great receiver. I've seen a lot out of Safakis so far, but Barton is just as able, and both seem to be the favorite targets of Farnes.
Under 2 minutes to play now on 3rd and less than a yard. Brown gets through the initial line and picks up plenty of yards.
Well, that linebacker shooting through the gap for Mountain Crest. He's got to see that quick give and fill that gap. He's already 2 yards past the ball by the time
8 yards for Brown, and Woods Cross up at the line and ready to go. They looked outside to Safakis, couldn't find him.
Safakis trying to run without the ball, got his head upfield before the ball was in his hands. It's a great pass and a nice read by Farnes. I think he hears the footsteps coming.
It's a 15th pass of the game for Farnes. Coming into this game, 34 of 60, 416 yards, 5 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He has 119 yards rushing on 21 carries and a touchdown in the first 2 games. As we look at our SC Needham Jewelers middle block sign at the clock, 92 ticks left in the first half. Now they're going to run the screen to Barton. Richardson's looking around because he got tackled out at the 45-yard line, and it's a first down to the 24, 17 yards.
Those linemen downfield for Woods Cross, working hard.
Farnes again with time. Safakis lets it get to his body.
Well, that's 2 drops and 2 attempts to Safakis.